All right. So we're going to do a sort of space inspired thing. We're going to start with the light pink color from BH Cosmetics, Party Girl After Hours. And I'm just taking that on a big fluffy brush, which is nice and soft, and just working that into the crease, because that's how we do. And this will just act as a transition shade so that when we start adding our dark colors, it'll be better. And then we're going to go in with this light shimmery purple to add to our gradient, keeping with that big fluffy brush and just working it into the crease. Again, just kind of acting as another transition shade just to make everything mix a little bit easier and less harshly, if that's a word. I'm just going to go with it. Then I'm taking a pencil brush, I believe that's what it's called, and I'm just going in with another kind of bright purpley shade, sort of a violet, I guess I'd call it. And that's just going to be one of our darker colors to help add some depth. And yeah, oh, good job. Sarah, you're out of frame. But hopefully you can still kind of see. I'm just working that in a V formation, I guess I'm going to call it. A V shape in the outer corner and into the crease, adding depth. And then I'm also going to be dragging it down underneath my lower lashes. And I have to make sure that I connect the colors. Otherwise, it can have kind of awkward gaps between your top lid and then the under eye area. So it's really good to, or it's good to get a really nice line so that it's all connected. And that's what I'm checking there. I just keep checking to make sure that it's as bright as I want it and that it's connected and that it's all kind of flowing together well. And I did bring it up into sort of the inner corner nose, eyebrow area, just because I wanted to go for a rather dramatic look. And then here I'm just using that same fluffy brush from earlier and blending it out. Blending is my friend, and it should be yours too. That again just helps keep from having too harsh of lines. And then I'm going in with a sort of dark navy blue color, but it's got some nice sparkles in it. And again, just using that pencil brush and starting in the outer corner where I want the most pigmentation, and then bringing it inward a little bit into the crease and leaving the lid area sort of free of color. You'll see why. We're going to put a different shade in there. And again, with this color, I'm dragging it underneath my lower lashes, but not quite as far as that other purple color. And then once again, just blending. And another color. Woohoo! We're just going for all the colors today. And that color is from a 88 shimmer shade palette from BH Cosmetics. And again, that's just helping darken it up. Here's the other eye. I think it got a little bit more of what I was doing with this shade since I did go quite out of frame on the other eye. Sorry about that. I'm a noob. And blending again. So much fun, but so worth it. And then I'm going in with this flat shader brush, and that's what I'm going to be using to apply this nice sort of gold color to the lid. And then you're going to see I am going to be also applying that in a little bit more of a dramatic way. And I'm using patting motions with this, especially because it's another shimmer shade. So with shimmers and glitters, you get better pigmentation and better payoff if you use patting motions. And I also took this color up towards the brow as well, which, forgive those untamed brows. That needs to be fixed badly. But I'm lazy. And I also just took this gold color underneath on the inner corner and sort of blended it into the other shades that were already down there. And I did take a couple different colors, all from that same little row, or column rather, from the 88 Shimmer Shade palette. All the golds, but just to kind of play around with the colors a little bit. And with blending on this one, I tried to stay pretty light. I held the brush near the end of the brush so that it would be very light-handed, so that it wouldn't take off too much color. And then I'm just going in with what is my current favorite mascara, which is from CoverGirl, and it has two sides. So the first side, I mean, you probably could just wear the first side, honestly, on its own, but I guess it's more of a primer. And then the second side is kind of what sets it and seals it. So it's rather waterproof and adds lots of volume, which is nice because we all like having big, gorgeous lashes. At least I know I do. And there's that second side. So it takes a little bit longer than if you just have a mascara that's one and done, but I think it's worth it. At least for me, I feel like I get a lot more payoff for what I'm trying to do. And you can see I did get a little bit on my lid, but something you can do is just let it dry for a little bit and then just dab it with your finger or with a Q-tip. And then here's the finished look. This is just natural lip, which is certainly an option. It's a lot more natural. I mean, the eye's already bold, so you don't need to do this next one, but here I paired it with a black lipstick, just to kind of keep with that spacey theme, and I thought it was pretty fun. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this look, and let me know if you want to see anything else. Thanks! And that's an eyebrow dance. Yep. Yeah.